All right. Fuck
All
you,
right.
World Gym.
Fuck you, World Gym.
What's up, guys? We are back. It's the boys. We're the High Morale podcast.
What's
Sorry.
up? What's up?
What's up?
It's me, your host for today, Arvin, and along with me are my usual band of suspects over here. Guys, would
What's
you
up,
like to introduce
guys?
yourselves?
It's AirPods Michael today. No headphones because something happened. How are you guys doing today?
Hey, what's up? It's your usual suspect, Jordan.
And it's me, podcast. Pat. What's up, everyone?
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was scripted, but that was good. Anyways, how are you guys doing today?
It's good,
Good,
yo.
we're
It's
good.
a nice Thursday,
good.
alive, boys.
every day's Thursday, man.
Every day is a Thursday.
Every day is Thursday here.
Yeah. Well, yo,
That's good.
Arvin.
I see some smiles. What's up, Pat?
What's the OBJ for today's episode?
Okay, so let me set a scene for you. And I know this doesn't usually happen these days, but let's just say, right? And let's just say COVID doesn't exist. Let's say you're a college graduate, just fresh out of school.
I wish.
You're moving out, you're kind of starting your life alone. You're basically a full-time adult. Okay. How do you go about it? How do you deal with all the financial stresses, your health, the social aspects, and how do you take care of yourself?
Okay.
I feel like that's pretty underlooked aspect these days. Yes, some of it might be irrelevant, but at some point after all this is done, we're gonna have to go back to reality, live our lives. So some of the things that I want to go over today, again, some social stuff, some personal stuff, health related stuff, maybe even some financial, like some quick financial tips. Do any of you want to maybe start off something that's helped you personally? Pat?
So from what I learned from a previous episode is open up a retirement plan.
Nice.
Hammer out trip to the bank.
Hammer rush up to the bank.
Hopefully you watched
But
that
yeah.
episode, and hopefully you loved that moment just as much as we did, because we're gonna keep on saying it.
I agree.
But
But yeah.
I think, okay, I'll start it off. Like, I don't know what it is, but setting doctor's appointment, dentist appointments, I just cannot do it. It's like, even though I should, it's just, I've been so coddled by my mom because she's been doing it for all my life that I don't know how to do it.
Right?
I make a phone call.
You know what I wasn't prepared for? Yeah, the phone call. Yo, the phone call's so scary.
Hello, this is Michael. I want to make an appointment. Okay, what time?
I don't
My
know.
mom usually does
When
this
are
for
you
me.
free?
But yeah, I think that's like one of the most common things about adulting is making the appointments. And not even for just doctors, even for like everything. Let's say you want to make an appointment with somebody else, like your financial advisor, the bank, make an appointment for your car, what do you call it? Your car appointments and stuff like that. Mechanics.
Mechanic, insurance,
For maintenance.
and all that.
Yeah. I think that's one of like the most newest thing when you're just starting out as an adult, in my opinion. What about you guys?
I mean, yeah. So it's basically like a lot of it is doing everything for yourself for the first time. Some people aren't very used to that because they had someone else do it for them, and taking that first step is always challenging and new, and it's scary. Like, for example, I'm still avoiding changing my winter tires because I don't want to call them my mechanic and then go out there, and I'm like, oh, I don't know, man.
I know, it's such a hassle, right?
Yeah, bro. No, the first time I went out to get my oil changed, I went to the mechanics by myself. And of course, the little noob I am got finessed by the mechanics, and I ended up spending like more than I should have at the end of the day. So make sure you guys watch out for that. Make sure you go to the mechanic. for exactly what you know you have to go there for. Don't get finessed like I did.
Yeah, and find a mechanic you trust. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Because there's some scammers out there. That's another thing. Like I was always scared because
Yeah.
my mom did everything for me. I was always scared I'd get scammed by something because I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know the prices for things. Like it always freaked me out growing up because I always thought I would have to haggle more. You know,
Yeah. But you know what's crazy? You can.
You
can.
Maybe
definitely
you can.
Oh.
I can't. I don't know how to haggle.
I'm already scared to answer cash, credit, or debit, man. Like,
Yeah, man. Like there's been times where I've had to haggle, and honestly, I'm pretty sure I lost the
the
war,
battle.
the battle.
The 1v1.
Really?
Yeah.
It's definitely a skill.
Yeah, it's all about like the information game, honestly. As long as you have as much information as you have, then you can do a lot with that kind of information, especially when it's like making big purchases or even like talking the price down to a mechanic. You know, you just gotta.
Yeah, but
you just
like
gotta,
when you're,
you just gotta hit that sympathy level. You know.
but
Come
when
on,
you're
man,
like,
don't finesse me.
when you're like straight out of college, you're all shiny and new, and then you get pushed out into the world, man. No one's gonna sympathize for you, man. You know what I mean?
Fake it till you
They're
make
just
it.
gonna-
That's true.
Yeah, they're just gonna like look at that. It's like, this is
Fresh
easy
meat.
pickings, you know?
Yeah, easy picking. This guy's a fresh noob.
It's a fresh noob.
Basically.
Just finished training. Now it's time to get him. Let's try to get him. Free money, free real estate.
All right, I have a little bit of a tip, and I think Arvin could attest to this. You should learn how to cook if you're an adult.
Oh, yes, you
Oh,
should.
true.
You should
Even-
definitely learn
yeah.
how to make your own meals. Especially here in Canada, groceries are pretty easy to come by. Like it's more affordable to make your own food than it is to constantly go out to restaurants and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And if you learn how to cook at a decent age, at an early age, or even before you decide to leave the nest, as it were, then you will probably save yourself a lot of hassle. Yes, it's a lot of work at first.
At first.
Like, the prep time. At first, exactly. It's a lot of prep time. It's a lot of cleaning afterwards. And then there's people who say the equation isn't equal. Like you
Yeah.
cook for like hours and hours and hours, and then you eat for like 20 minutes.
20 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're done.
And then
But
you
honestly,
clean for
you
the
could
next
make-
hour.
Yeah, and then
Just
you clean
make
for next
food
hour.
in
But-
bulk.
Yeah, you could make food in
Honestly.
bulk.
Yeah,
exactly.
that's true. Yeah.
And you could make that hour like super efficient and honestly enjoyable if you really
Yep.
know what you're
Yeah,
doing.
that's true.
Another tip with cooking, salt and pepper everything.
Yeah.
So
Make sure
nothing's
you season
bland.
your food, everyone.
And especially for if you're handling a knife, always use a sharp knife. Never use a dull knife because that shit's dangerous. Like don't be scared of the knife. Get comfortable with a knife. A sharp knife is your friend. Do not be afraid of it. Like I used to be so scared to handle a knife. Once I found out the difference between using a sharp knife and like the dull ass knife I used to always use.
Everything is just butter.
World of a difference. Everything you just cut so smoothly, and you never feel like you're in danger. Pat.
Yo, well, we mentioned this in a previous episode, but like, you're starting to be adulting when you're getting hyped off buying new knives.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I was just gonna mention like if you get like a good like whetstone for the sharpening of your knife.
Oh,
And like a straight edge. So a straight edge is like that thing that chefs have. It's just like a metal bar, a metal
Yeah.
bar.
Yeah,
and then you see the
yeah.
chefs go like,
You're like, shing, shing.
Dude,
tell
you
me
never
that's
do
not a
that?
cool party trick.
Yeah.
That's
that
pretty
is
dope.
you're cooking dinner, and your friends see you do that shit. You're like, oh my god, you fucking
Oh my
Gordon
God.
Ramsay in my
He
kitchen.
knows what to do. Little
Right?
does he know, I'm just doing it
that's
for
a
fun.
flex.
It's adult flex.
Sometimes it's for fun. Like you have all your friends over when you can. You have all your friends over, and then you just pull out the knives from you like roll out your knife roll from your custom knife set,
Yo, that's
and
my
then you go,
dream.
and sparks are flying, and your guests are just in awe. Like
I'm
that's a
sharpening my
flex.
knife, even though it's already sharp, but whatever.
I know, right?
That's a flex. That's a flex.
Definitely flex. So definitely sharp knife. Also, what I wanted to ask you guys, and what I wanted to get into a little bit because I had this problem, was the social aspect of being an adult. I noticed that as you get older, making friends is hard, right?
That's true.
There's people around you, people that you actually want to get to know are very scarce. So I want to know if you guys have any tips. I know I went through my fair share of it, and I'd be more than happy to share that. But before, like, do you guys have any experience when it comes to that?
So I could start like by saying like after like I graduated like college and stuff, like I was working like from home. So like I was like, it was hard to make like more new friends and whatnot. But then once I enrolled into like my boxing gym, like that's like a class I would go to like 2 or 3 times a week, and that was like a bit of a social aspect of meeting new people and doing something that's new, you know. And like that's what I would say like for adulting, I guess. Like I guess when you go to the gym, start interacting with other people, because you know you gotta go to the gym. You know, it's you gotta take care of your health, especially your joints and stuff. Make sure you know sit up straight, even though I'm not sitting straight. But yeah, I guess just find more like social things, even though it's really hard nowadays, I would say. But like people are moving to online things, and like you just find yourself trying to get into these groups or whatnot. Just find your interest and find a community that shares the same interest.
Oh, that's true.
Definitely.
I would say like as an like I guess like what I've noticed so far is just that even like before COVID, you don't as adults you kind of don't really need to like look for friends. It's more of the networking, you know. Because networking is how you get around the world in like the most honest way possible. Networking, and then through those networks then you can like choose who really is one of the true ones, right? But I guess in our case, in terms of friends, you know, I'm just happy with the ones I already have, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Maintaining
Totally okay.
more is just a little a nuisance. It's much
You know,
too much of
yeah.
a nuisance to.
Also, like making friends as an adult, it's also like more of a like convenience, I would say. Like as like I'm like honestly, ever since like growing up, I wasn't really close with my neighbors, but now like I see them more and stuff, and like I interact with them way more. It's like it's more convenience based, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's those
okay.
friends that you have for like life, and then there's friends that you have based off proximity. Like,
Yeah,
for example,
exactly.
Oh,
The
yeah,
ones-
yeah.
your work friends, those ones you have to, because you have to be at a certain place every day. So back then
yeah.
it was school, and then now it's work. And then sometimes you could even set that up, like what Patrick was saying. You could go to a gym, and then you have that community.
Yeah, exactly.
So you have those friends, and then you have those friends you have like for life, hopefully, right? And then it's kind of like you just got to play that balancing act, like because of your obligation, you'll see your proximity friends, and then obviously your friends will be understanding because everyone has their own busy life, but you still got to make time for like them. and
Yeah, of
whatnot.
course.
But,
Definitely.
yeah, adulting's just a balancing game of time, I believe.
Yeah, time and resources.
Don't be afraid
Yeah.
to
But
hit
part
up
of
old
the-
friends, and keep in check with ones you already have. Cherish those definitely, especially if you're not comfortable making new friends. Stay in touch with your loved ones and whatnot. But if you are trying to make new friends, honestly, the biggest tip I have for you is volunteer and say yes. That's not to be confused with having or like feeling peer pressure to say yes to everything. Okay, especially if you're feeling bogged down, like know the difference. Say yes to opportunities. If a coworker invites you out, and you haven't, and yourself, you kind of want to socialize. You kind of notice that I don't have a lot of people to talk to. Say yes, it won't hurt. And just remember, I think it's okay if you don't hit it off with everybody. That's life. Fine.
Yeah.
Move on. It's totally fine. Yeah. Don't be afraid to say yes, but also keep in check with the ones you love the ones you already have.
True.
Yeah.
True.
There's something I kind of wanted to go into, and it's kind of going back to like making appointments and stuff. The
Go for it.
other aspect of that's I find really annoying as an adult is canceling like gym memberships,
Oh my god.
plans, switching internet plans.
Yeah.
You know, there's this gym in Scarborough, and I've been trying to cancel my membership for like 2 years,
Is it World
and I
Gym?
can't. I didn't want to say it, but yes. I'm so like low-key. I'm glad COVID got their ass.
World Gym, if you're out there.
Yeah, hold that World Gym and all your
World Gym,
angry
if you're out there.
and your angry basketball players, man.
For real, everyone in World Gym is trying to play like they're trying to get a 10-day from the New York Knicks or some shit, man.
Yeah,
I swear to
bro.
God. But yeah, I've been trying to cancel my gym membership for like so long, right?
Yeah, I
And I was
know.
like reading over the thing I signed. It's like it's either I have to move 50 kilometers away or die, or wait for my
What the hell?
my thing to expire.
What?
And then so I used to live in Scarborough, and then I moved to Ajax. And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, maybe I could cancel. And they're like, nah, not far enough. I'm like, no, please.
You know
Were you
what
on
you do?
contract?
Just let me out.
Wait, okay.
Are you still
was that-
paying
is
it
that-
till this day?
Yeah.
They're not open right now, so no. But I went after there was a brief moment in the summer where everything was like
A little open.
restrictions were being lightened.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went in and I was like, all right, my tenure, my whatever, I don't know if it's tenure, but like my time is up for the contract, right? I could cancel. And they were like, nah, those 3 months we were closed, those don't count. And I'm like, what?
Oh my god.
I'm like, huh? They're like, you could choose to suspend your membership. I'm like, I'm gonna come back in a month. I was like 2 days off. No, like a month off. And I'm like, I'm gonna come back in a month. And then they shut down again, and they haven't been open since. I'm like, good. What?
Here's an adult tip. If they don't let you do that, go to your bank and just cancel payments. That's it.
You could do that?
Yeah.
I don't
you
know the
go.
power my bank has, okay? So
like yeah, all you
Jeez,
have to do,
adulting tips right there.
because it's a reoccurring payment, right?
yeah.
Yeah, you just call up your bank or even through the app and just
call?
cancel. There we go.
Yeah, there it
You
is.
just have like you just see if you're online like see if the website has the cancel payment options. But
Yeah,
there's gonna be like a $5 to $10 fee, but that fee is worth
Yeah.
rather than paying the membership. You know?
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
And going up to the World Gym people in person and all that, like,
Yeah.
Right?
I think
Yeah,
that
that was
$5
annoying.
is worth it.
Yeah. So
was
if you're
so
still
annoying.
paying, here's a tip.
Yeah, for sure.
Cancel those reoccurring payments that you don't want through your bank, because you know,
I
if,
didn't
if they're
even
not
do
letting
that.
you, yeah,
I
if, you're-
didn't know
if,
you could do that.
if they're not letting you cancel it on their side, just cancel it through the bank. That's it. You're good.
Oh shit, that's a big tip.
Okay, big
And
tip.
it doesn't
big
even
tip.
it doesn't even affect your credit score either. You know, so
Really?
yeah,
Yeah, because they're taking it like off my debit, I think. So
yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
all right. Fuck
All
you,
right.
World Gym.
Yeah, fuck you, World Gym.
Damn. That's a cool adult tip. I didn't know that you could do that.
Yeah,
Makes
me
sense
neither.
though.
All right.
There you go.
Anyway.
Tip number 1. Tip number 3 or whatever. I don't know.
Anyway, speaking of the gym, how are your guys' joints and stuff nowadays? Like, we're
Ooh,
25. How you guys,
I'm
how you
glad
guys,
you got
how you
into
guys
that.
feeling?
Honestly, like
Because that's a
ever
part of
since I hit-
adulting, yo.
Ever since I hit 21, I just noticed that like my knees have been aching, my lower back has been aching. Like even though at that time I was still working out, it's just they were aching on their own, and it's no bueno.
Yes, sir.
Honestly,
Yeah, I need to learn how to sit up straight more, Because, like, I'm sorry, I got that Doofenshmirtz back right now, you know what I mean? Gotta sit up.
honestly, I've had back problems since I was like 11. To be honest, like, so
guy
I
had
felt
grown
old
man back
since I was
problems
11.
at the-
No, this
Since
isn't
he was
even
11.
cap. Like, I used to like play basketball with my cousins, and then like I would like be hunched over in pain because my lower back was seizing up. I'm like, oh my
Jeez.
god, I'm like 50 years old. But I found out the reason. Honestly, that's part of the reason why I went I started going into the direction of a fitness industry because I wanted to
Yeah.
I wanted to know what the fuck's wrong with my body.
True.
So like after I realized like what was going wrong, like my shoes and like the way I run and the way I land and stuff like that was affecting my overall body. I started to fix that, but since lockdown, we've been deteriorating in our houses, basically just not moving. This sedentary lifestyle.
Basically.
So again, all my joints are like stiff. I used to be able to scratch the whole of my back, but now I can't even reach the middle. You know what I mean?
You know when you're chilling at home, like you could tell like who's coming up the stairs, like your family members who's coming up the stairs. My sister tells me like she could tell that I'm coming up the stairs because she could hear my joints crack and stuff, like my ankles crack.
You're not even 30 yet, dude.
Yeah, I know, right? Like I need to do my stretches. I need some stretch therapy, guys. Like my joints are saying what's
definitely.
up.
It's good that you mentioned that, because another big adult tip is watch your health, stay in shape or stay healthy, because
take care
I
of
think
yourself.
for me, I think it's important because the way I see it, like I don't want something to come up knowing that I could have done something to stop it. Like like especially the past couple of years, I've noticed the taking responsibility of your body and what you put into it. Cause like down the line, or as you age, I don't want to say, oh, I should have ate healthier or walked more or fixed that bad back, and like I thought that would heal just by itself, because that shit is debilitating down the line, and it prevents people from like living their life like half the way even they would like to, right?
Yeah.
So that shit's important, very very important.
And it's like it's only gonna get harder. I hate to say it.
Only gonna get
Yeah.
harder. Yes.
As you get older, the more you leave it, the harder it's gonna get. Like we're around 25 ish. It's only gonna get harder from here, guys, to stay healthier. Unfortunately, you guys, we gotta start now.
It's hard now.
Like just start as early as possible and build up that habit.
Yeah, exactly.
It's that saying that hit me because we turned 25, or some of us is already 25 this year. It's like we're closer to 30 than we are to the age of 20 now.
20. Yeah. Jeez. Reality check.
That's a good reality check.
Definitely.
And sometimes you're just gonna wake up and something's gonna go wrong. Like I have left wrist tendonitis. I didn't do anything. I just woke up on Christmas Day and Santa gave me tendonitis.
Been naughty.
And then
Wow, thanks Santa.
thanks Santa. And then I'm like, all right, my wrist hurts. I'm like, whatever. I'll just leave it.
Yeah.
And then weeks went by. I'm like, my wrist is still fucked up.
Did you ever get it fixed?
Yeah.
Why?
Or no?
I did, because I knew what to do, so I like started working on it and stuff. And now it's better, and I know what triggers it. Because right now, this is like goes back to what Patrick says. But this is kind of Patrick's philosophy. Everything on my desk is ergonomically designed to help me with my wrist.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Damn. Nice.
I got this like nice. I actually use my wallet. I use my wallet to support my wrist when I'm on my keyboard. It's pretty ghetto,
smart.
but it's like the perfect size. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
man, it works.
And-
Hey, if it works, it works, man.
exactly. And
Don't question it.
I don't need those long wrist rests, right? I just need
Yeah.
my wallet. But that means I can't put any money in here, or else it's the wrong size. But that's fine.
That's okay. You know what? That's a life hack right there. You don't want to spend
Life
money on a
hack.
wrist rest? Just use your wallet. You know?
Just use your wallet.
Exactly.
It's the perfect size.
But you can't
Unless
put
you're
extra
broke.
money in it. Or it won't be the perfect size anymore.
Exactly. But yeah, take care of your body.
Yeah. Just another quick tip regarding this, and I've seen this personally because I'm in that field, but I see a lot of people afraid of going to the gym. Don't be. Majority of the people there don't really
care.
notice you and are too busy with their own shit, right? Like
Exactly.
Yeah.
it's why the gym exists. Especially like the really big guys, you think they're the ones always looking at you. They don't even know you exist. Don't mind them. In
They're
fact,
busy
they're
looking at
probably
themselves.
yeah, like they're just too busy looking at themselves. And to be honest, like a lot of them know what it's like. A lot of them are actually really nice. So even if you want to ask them, I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10 they would be more than likely to help you. If you're on the unhealthier side and you're trying to go to the gym, don't be embarrassed. You being there puts you ahead of so many other people. Again, it's why the gym exists. It's better. It's not a place to be intimidated. It's a place to better yourself.
Exactly.
Hey everybody, it is the end of May Morale. Thank you to everyone who participated, and sorry.
Say sorry that we stopped halfway. You know why? Like we said, high morale is fake. It's a
High morale's a
facade.
lie. We got super low morale
Yeah.
during the month of May, and then we weren't able to finish or complete the challenges that we set out for everyone. But that doesn't take away for those of you guys that did participate and did take the time to share and like and show us or complete the prompts that we gave out. So
Yeah, honestly,
just
it's been like
thank you guys.
been a bit of a low morale month for each and one
for
of
some
us,
reason.
to be honest. But like
Yeah.
you guys sharing our May morale stuff honestly gave us the high morale. So in a way, the tables have turned. You know what I mean?
The tables
Yeah.
have
Tables
turned.
have turned.
Thank
These
you.
are
You
looking
guys are the ones that gave us the high morale.
Yeah, for real. The first day where we got all these people to participate and seeing everyone's quotes was like super.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It filled my heart, man. Just
Yeah,
seeing everyone's
honestly.
support. And I definitely want to do an event like this again, hopefully, and hopefully we'll be able to make it a little more
Hopefully,
manageable, because I knew going in that there was going to be people who weren't able to complete the month and maybe like sustain the whole thing. I didn't think it'd be us. Low-key. maybe a few of us, but I didn't think we would be the ones to give up to. But it happens. It was again, we're sorry.
Yeah, we're sorry. You know,
We're sorry.
high morale is a facade.
That's what that's what happens when you get
Yeah.
COVID.
We'll save that for another episode, though.
yeah, we'll talk
Oh,
about it
man.
some other time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very,
Yeah.
very sorry. If there's
But
high
we-
morale, then there's low morale. That was us.
That was us.
There's no highs, we got the lows, guys. So it is what it is.
So, but I wanted to keep our promise of showing some of the things you guys shared with us on Instagram or Twitter or whatever. It was mostly Instagram. But yeah. Just all these quotes and like the food places you guys sent. I'm gonna show them all here at like somewhere on the screen right now. And I just want to give we just want to give a shout out to those who participated. So
Shout out to this guy in particular, right there.
I'm gonna just read them out. C. Rivero, you know who you are.
Shout out to that
Nocti,
guy. Jeez.
AV, B. Lasala, Brenda, May, V, CJ Delara, Dandelion Studio,
Shout out to that
Danny
guy.
Can,
Wow,
I Am
let's
Your
go.
Woe,
Whoa, let's
Ian
go,
Onella,
baby. Let's go,
Iggy
Ian.
J,
Let's go,
Jasui, J.
Just
Boxley,
really- Okay,
Jay
boss, boss.
Charlize, Julian CB, Jenny Lynn,
Jeez.
Let's go.
Jasarius.
Just serious.
Kitty
I swear
Queen.
he on this list already. Okay.
He participated on 2 accounts, so he
Let's
gets 2
go,
shout outs.
baby.
Let's go.
Meryl, Park Do-hyun, how do you say his last name? Rolf, you know who you are.
Yeah, shout out to that guy, bro.
Shine B, XY, Soundsmith Size, and Emily Ip.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Thank you
Shout
guys
Shout
for
out to you, man.
participating.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
It
for
really
carrying
means
the
a lot.
for us.
Like,
You guys carried us for real.
yeah, you guys
and
carried our asses.
it does mean a lot to us, more than you guys can know. We
Honestly.
we started
put
out
a-
small. Now we're medium.
we're extra medium. It's great. But yeah, this is how we're concluding May Morale. And again, thank you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully
Thank
this little challenge gave you guys a little bit of a boost. It definitely gave us a boost, and that was surprising.
Hopefully
Yeah,
we can do
That's-
a better
That's
one.
not. Hopefully we'll do a better
Yeah.
one. But just because we failed this time doesn't mean we're stopping. You know, we're gonna keep coming at you with cool new ideas and more.
Even though we
shit.
gave up, we're not giver uppers.
We lost the battle, but we'll win the war. All right?
Exactly. That's the saying. That's what I was.
Damn, that's
looking for.
deep. Yep.
That's exactly
Yes,
the
sir.
saying.
That's exactly the saying. Anyways, again, thank you guys so much for participating in May Morale, and yeah,
Thank you. Hope you like this episode.
yeah. Back to the episode that Arvin's editing.
Yay.
Right now.
Totally
I think-
close to done.
I think it's the adulting episode. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Anyways,
it's a good episode.
It's a good one.
it's a good one. All right. Bye. Can we go into a quick tangent on gym etiquette real quick?
Definitely.
Yeah,
'cause
sure.
It's
Yes,
a big
please.
thing.
Re-rack
sure,
your
it's
weights.
big.
Oh my god.
Re-rack your weights,
Please.
but also if you're like what Arvin was saying, you're one of those people who are actually judgy at the gym. Yo, go fuck yourself, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Who are you? I hate that, and I hate people who come up to you and give unsolicited gym advice. You're just doing your own thing.
I've never done like experienced
You've
that
never
before.
had that.
Yeah.
You've never
I
had that.
definitely
No.
had a roll gym.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, Royal
I've s-
Gym. Yeah, Royal
Yeah,
Gym. That's the type of place that would happen like all the time.
Yeah, I've experienced it and I've seen it happen, and it's honestly based mostly to like women, and it's kind of like gross when that happens.
Yeah.
But dude, just people are there to work. Just let them work. You know what I mean?
Like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Let them make their own mistakes, you know?
Let them make their own mistakes, and no one asked you who are you? Why are you coming up to me like I don't know anything?
Facts, right?
Just worry, like watch your own weights, rack your own weights, do whatever. But like that's one thing about gym etiquette that really irritates me. The big bro guys, or even like sometimes it's not even those guys.
Yeah.
but
It's
they
just the
come up to you
know-it-alls,
and-
right?
Yeah, just know-it-alls, and then like, because that also stems from a place of like judgment. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I think I'm better than you, so I'm gonna help you because
Yeah,
you're not-
yeah.
even though you never asked me to, but I want to show you that I know more.
Ooh,
Exactly.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
honestly
yeah.
what I think it is. But yeah, that's my little gym etiquette rant. Don't be that guy.
And wipe
For
down
me,
your
it's
bench.
just re-rack your
Nasty ass.
re-rack your weights. You know?
Re-rack your
Rack
weights,
your
wipe down
weights,
your equipment.
wipe it down. Yep.
Mm,
Make
That's
sure you
it.
do all that.
And you know,
And it's okay.
do you ever see those guys that take like 4 sets of dumbbells with them, and then when you say, "Can I use the ones that he's not using?" He's like, "Nah, I'm using them, bro." Have you ever like experienced that? It's so
Yeah, bro,
annoying.
like-
I've never experienced that, but
I know what you mean.
Okay, full disclosure, I like taking a lot of sets of dumbbells.
You
because-
suck.
Shut up. Well, because it's like for a specific part of the program, like a drop set or a circuit or a superset.
Mm-hmm.
But if someone were to come up to me and be like, "Yo, can I like get in on a set, or like can I use these for a set?" I'm like, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
hoard
yeah.
it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be
Ask
that
to work
guy.
in.
But
You'll let
Ask
them
to
in the
work in.
rotation and stuff, right?
yeah, just ask to work.
Yeah. Just ask to work in, exactly. But if they say no, they're like, what the heck? This isn't your gym. We
They're
pay
an
the same
asshole.
membership, bro.
What level's your battle pass?
What level's your gym now? What rank are you, bro? Are you even ranked enough to use this equipment? Like, come on, man.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and another thing, if you're wanting to get healthier, it doesn't always have to be the gym. Staying in shape there's so many ways.
It's free
Stick to
to
it.
stay in
Stick to
shape,
what you
right?
like. Stick to what you like. If you like working out alone or in a group, there's stuff for that. If you like weights, swimming, biking, and running, sports or whatever, there's something for that. If you have any accommodations, like I don't know, something, they exist. And never make the excuse that you don't have time. You have time.
Wait, say that again. Repeat it for fans.
Never make the excuse that you don't have time, because you do. All those minutes that you spend swiping on your phone add up toward the day. Those minutes can be used doing something healthy, working out, running, whatever. You have the time. Use it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, you always have time. Well, I guess, yeah. There's always time in the day to exercise, you know?
You-
right before bed, when you wake up. Always.
you have time for the stuff that you prioritize. And if you prioritize swiping on your phone, then that's what you're gonna
Reevaluate your life.
Yeah, just lay it all out. Because honestly, that does help. Like we recently created like a spreadsheet of our workout or like our daily workouts and stuff like that. And Michael's been helping me and Arvin lay out our financial stuff, and just seeing it on like paper is really helpful.
Eye-opening.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Here's another
you just
advice:
see-
track down everything. Like even with your workouts, time of day. Try, let's say, like make a schedule for yourself in terms of what you have to do during the day, and also your financial stuff, because that's really eye-opening.
Schedule is a big one, because when you're younger, you don't have lots on your plate, right?
Yeah.
So you just remember the stuff you have to do. Like Thursday, I have this assignment due, and then I have to go to the dentist after. But now it's like I gotta make car appointments, I gotta make all these appointments, I gotta cancel memberships, I gotta work out, I have a yoga class, I have blah blah blah. So use your calendar, you know what I mean? Just write it down, just have everything there so you can see it, because it helps.
I know I gotta make that into a habit.
Here's another adult tip: have a calendar and write stuff down, because it really helps.
Even Google Calendar is really helpful.
Anything that reminds you.
Yeah, because you always have this on you, right? So, and it sets reminders and whatnot. So, and you could link it to certain, like if you have an appointment with someone, you could sync up your calendars and whatnot. Not sponsored by Google. Anyways.
Yeah. Another tip about adulting: always make time for family. You know.
Oh,
The time that
That's
you don't
huge.
spend, you can't get it back.
You cannot get that
You know?
back. Exactly. It's and honestly, that's a big one, because
Honestly, call your mothers.
call your mama.
Call your mamas. Tell her you love her.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's for sure.
I guess that's a big one. Just like don't take people for granted.
Yeah.
'Cause you don't-
Jordan, call your mom.
Life's
Yeah.
I will after this podcast. You wanna be in on it?
Lol. She picks up. Why are you calling me? I love you. Okay.
I'm busy.
Bye.
Leave me alone.
I call. Hello? Who is this?
Ouch.
You
Such
call
a-
and hit
such
them
a
with the
simple tip.
I love you and I miss you.
And I miss you.
And she's like, "What do you want?
She's like,
What do you need
she's like-
now?"
My family's just like, what do you want? I just hear partying in the background.
Jordan's gone. Jordan's gone.
Jordan's gone. Jordan's gone.
Day 100, Jordan's gone. Woo!
Day 100.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, anyways, like, keep in contact. Take care of your people, you know, and like it goes back to what we said earlier. Like, it's good to keep a good network of people and like keep your social up and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Simple tip, but
And another, it's like we said before, it's all about balancing. And another thing to balance is just have fun. You know, there's always time for fun. You know,
There's
you can't
always
just
time
be
for fun.
stressing
Always
out
fun.
all the time. You gotta relax sometimes. You know,
Yeah.
like if you're just working to live, then
Oh, that's
you know,
Yeah,
or living
that
to
is
work.
terrible.
Have fun with it,
That's-
man. Have fun with
Yeah.
it. Honestly, like all these tips are making it sound like being an adult like sucks, but yo, you get adult money. You know what I mean? So like, like what I said like in the last episode, yo, I got this new keyboard.
Yeah, okay.
Yo.
There's another aspect of being adult, the independence.
I was gonna. Okay. I think I can
Alright,
sum
the
this.
fun part.
The fun part. Let's go. All right. You could be an adult, but you don't have to grow up. It's so great.
Yes.
So great.
There you go. That's a hot tip. That's a good tip. I like that tip.
The first time I realized I was an adult and I had adult money is when I bought a
Adult
whole
money.
box of Yu-Gi-Oh cards without asking my mom's permission.
Let's go. Let's go.
My childhood dream, like every time I walked into like a toy store and then I saw that box of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I'm like, damn, I wish I could get that. And then like 4 years ago, I'm like, I wish I could get that. Why not? Like,
Oh yeah,
go on
right?
I
Amazon,
got that.
deliver
Yeah,
next
I know,
day.
right? When that clicks, oh my god, it's just the floodgate just
Yeah,
happens.
but
Dangerous.
just make sure you don't spend too much on like useless things.
Yeah, don't get too crazy.
Yeah.
Don't get too
Don't
crazy.
get too
Still be
crazy.
smart. But yo, you got that independence, man. You can do whatever.
I mean, just look at our backgrounds. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Look at our-
Michael's
money.
hiding his, but you know what's behind? You know what's behind
What?
his screen right now? a 1-to-1 cardboard cutout of Dwight Schrute.
best purchase ever. I have a cardboard cutout of Dwight Schrute, and I don't regret it.
See, adult money, guys.
And he didn't even have to ask his mom.
I didn't have to ask my mom.
He just bought it.
Oh man,
Exactly. That's what's great.
grow, but you don't have to grow up.
Exactly. Always have that inner child within yourself. Otherwise, you're just like a robot, honestly.
And it's good you touched up on that because I kind of want to go into a bit of personal stuff. Like I want to actually delve into like a little bit like a mental health stuff because I feel like that's kind of important. Well, very important actually. You know, with all of these things that we're saying, it'll seem like a lot, especially if you're living it. But just remember that your mental health matters. It's be aware of your feelings and recognize when you're not feeling okay or feeling depressed. Don't just dismiss it, because that can be very destructive towards yourself. You know, share these feelings, if not with friends or family. There's definitely resources out there. There's people out there that want to listen and help you. If you're feeling bogged down, just remember to take care of yourself first. Help yourself first. You know, have that me time. Treat yourself. Partake in some self-care. You know, that money that you set aside, spend on yourself. Spend it on Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Spend it on extra food. Spend it on, you know, a nicer bed or whatever. Right.
A weighted
Care of
blanket.
yourself first.
That's a good
weighted
adult
blanket.
purchase.
Yep. Exactly. Take care of yourself. Basically, is what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
Yeah, and part of that is like finding something like what we were saying, something fun. But I have a question. So for me and Arvin, I think it's cooking. What's an adult habit that you guys find fun?
Oh,
This is specifically for you and Patrick.
okay.
Well, that's a good question.
Ooh.
So,
Yeah.
like, I noticed that I have a dusty room, right? And I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck. Every time I wipe it out, it just comes back. So now I'm like, how do I clean this? And like make it permanent, a little bit more permanent. I've been buying these little like jelly things, and I've just been cleaning my desk, and I do it every day, and it's so satisfying. That for me, it's
Bro.
it's cleaning.
Yo,
It's the
honestly,
cleaning.
me too. Like, I'm a neat freak, especially when it comes to my room. Most of the times, like, I vacuum like sometimes twice a day just for no reason. I would Lysol wipe my desk and just keep it like so clean for no reason.
Yeah, it's just the cleanliness
Also,
is just
yeah,
top tier
yeah.
for me.
That's a good habit,
Also, like,
honestly,
yeah,
especially
yeah.
when you move into your new place, like your own place.
Yeah.
Clean.
And honestly, doing laundry has been pretty like chill. You know what I mean? Just
yeah.
putting it all into the laundry. Just it feels like I'm making like a potion, dog. And then
Do you use fabric
putting it
softener?
all in the laundry. Yeah, fabric softener, detergent, the laundry soap, all that. You know.
If you
Throw
don't
that
use
in there
fabric
and then
softener, if you don't use fabric softener, you guys are doing laundry wrong. Honestly.
Honestly. And yeah, and then after that, folding the clothes with some music on, it's just chill and therapeutic to me. You know what I mean?
You're right.
I learned to love laundry because
Yeah, me
I used
too.
to hate it. I used to
Me
hate
too.
it. I used to suck at it. I used to suck at folding
You
clothes.
suck. Oh, okay. I was like,
Yeah, I
you
used to suck at folding
doing
clothes.
laundry.
But then when I realized I started getting better, like my technique was cash. I'm like, yo, this is kind of fun.
you know, like you, Jordan. I don't like folding clothes, right?
Uh-huh.
So I bought that thing.
Oh,
where you just
the
fold,
thing that,
fold.
that
Oh my
retailers
God.
have?
Yeah. So like all my clothes
I
are
want
just
that.
This
like
guy's a noob.
uniform. You know, it's just
I might
so
honestly buy that
consistent.
right now.
Yeah, it's like that's like one of my best purchases too, because I just have fun doing laundry and folding clothes, because I can't seem to find that You know, that the lines
That
to hold it perfectly.
perfect crease.
The perfect crease, I can't find it. So with that, that's my crutch. Those are my training wheels, and I'll never
Fine.
take them off.
Hey man, if it works, man.
I'm heavily considering buying one.
Dude, that's another thing we could talk about. Adult purchases that like just like
Change your lives.
that you guys excited for.
It's like
'Cause
your knives.
we touched upon it on another previous episode, but me and Arvin bought knives, and then I bought lunch boxes, and we were just like geeking out to each other about it. Like, we're so excited for this to come in. Oh my god! Like, yo, checking the tracking every day. Oh, my lunchbox is coming in tomorrow. Oh my god!
Yeah, honestly, like recently my dad has been like renovating the backyard deck, and I've been like shopping with him, and like it's just so exciting seeing the different types of wood that we could use for this deck and like what it looks
get
like.
excited.
It just makes me so happy, and like I get so excited. like this wood looks nicer than this wood, but the color of this wood, but the design on this wood is way different than that wood.
Jeez.
You know what I mean? Like I was
That's
so
sick.
like it made me so happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That moment in Home Depot where you catch yourself, you're like, "Fuck, I'm excited to shop for wood."
Exactly.
Dude, I can't wait for the day that happens to me. Because I live in an apartment right now, so I'm not in the best spot. But like, I know the day that I can do that for myself, I'm gonna be livid. I'm gonna be like a child again.
Do you guys see yourself
Really?
as like maintaining your front lawn type of guys?
Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
wouldn't. Like, if I was to remodel, I wouldn't do it myself. I'll just like hire other people because I don't know anything about
Oh
that.
yeah.
You know.
Like I was looking at like
But he'd be
lawnmowers.
excited about it.
Yeah. Yo, I was looking at lawnmowers the other day too. I was like, yo, these are kind of cool.
Cool.
Right?
But yeah.
Any other adult purchases you guys have? Recent
Oh.
or
Here's a big one that sounds pretentious, but I like shopping for stocks. You know. I like shopping for stocks to see like what I could buy.
That's pretty adult. That's pretty
Yeah.
adult level.
that's super adult.
It's therapeutic. It's like, wow, only $30. Nice. Is it a good
Nice.
stock? And then I do my research. It's just a process for me that I like. Those are my
True.
favorite adult purchases.
potential
My favorite
potential
adult
extra
purchase is
income, you
Apple
know?
stock.
Yeah, you know, I want to bring up something about being an adult because we mentioned like our parents and stuff. So like, I wonder what our parents did at 25. You know, out here in Canada for the first time, immigrating, doing crazy things, looking for a first job. But us, we're out here making a podcast, baby.
Way more productive.
Wait,
Man, times are different.
adulting life, yo. And this podcast wouldn't happen without my adult money.
True.
Definitely.
Parents
Oh, man.
buying a home at 25. What are you doing? Making a podcast, you broke bitch.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Honestly,
And
it's,
yet-
like, it's so different, but you know, it is what it is.
It
is what it is.
What it is. Times change, you know. Don't
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
don't compare. Oh yeah, that's I guess
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
one tip. Don't compare yourself to others.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
not in the
that's-
Oh,
same
that's a big one.
circumstance as them. It's huge.
Especially nowadays, it's so easy to do it. You know, you just turn on your phone and then everyone's shoving what they
Yeah.
want you to see in your face.
Yeah.
And you
Shoving
can't
the
help but
best
think,
moments to you. Only.
yeah.
And,
You know,
and
it's
to expand on that, it's like don't compare yourself to others. But your situation right now is no one else's fault but yours. All the decisions that you made in life, they were your decisions. And looking back on those decisions will do nothing. So you just move forward, you know?
Just move forward.
Move forward. Big tip.
Just learn and move forward.
Not much you can do. But
either
just work on
Yes,
improving yourself. More tips? Read. Find time to read.
Yo, that's a tip I need to do too, yo. I don't
Honestly,
read,
like
to be honest.
even reading articles online will just help you just reconnect yourself with the world, as well as reconnecting yourself to yourself. You know,
That's true.
just I know. Like, I guess we didn't read because at school they forced us to read, right? We didn't want. We didn't want to read.
I didn't want to do it, right?
Yeah, because someone told us to do it. It's a weird mentality, but I don't like it when other people tell me what to do. I end up doing the opposite, you know? And that's the same thing with school. They told us to read because it was mandatory. Yeah, it is, I guess. But, you know, there's no motivation for it if you do that.
There was a little tip that I saw. I don't do it, so I feel like a little guilty passing it on. But I heard like you should have a book to read for fun and a book to learn. And I think that's like something cool to think about.
Ooh, true.
Yeah, that's true. That's
So
cool.
like you should, always be reading 2 books, but I don't even read 1 books. So
Yeah.
That's true.
Who reads? I just listen to podcasts.
What's your favorite podcast?
The High Morale podcast.
Ooh, that's a pretty good one.
Yes,
did you
yes,
guys see
yes.
the screenshot I sent?
Of which
Oh
one?
yeah. You're suggesting
yeah,
it
yeah,
to
yeah,
someone,
yeah.
Yeah.
Shameless
Someone was
plug.
shameless plug. Someone was asking for like podcast recommendations, and I was just like,
Here it is.
I was like
get the-
limbering up. I'm like, I'm not missing this layup.
Yeah.
So I have some other tips that I wanted to mention that I wrote down. I think everyone should know about like your basic meds and what they do, and that stuff you should always have on hand. So if
Like
you
a first aid kit?
like a first aid kit is very important. I think it goes a long way. I don't think it expired. Just have it. You can have it in your closet for years, and there will be a moment when you'll need it at some capacity or another. But that's always good to have. Some other general meds you should have is if you have headaches, they call it Tylenol, but you can get it for a lot cheaper. It's called acetaminophen. It's basically just that's
Is it
your
like
basic like
one to
headache.
one copy? Like an exact 1-to-1 copy?
So
right?
Tylenol is just the brand name. Acetaminophen is the actual like drug. You can buy like Life brand, just your off brand. It does the exact same thing. It's a lot cheaper. It's that when people, I guess, look for like sometimes they won't see Tylenol and they'll be like, oh, like I don't know what I should buy, but acetaminophen is right in front of them, but they just know it by Tylenol.
Tylenol or
Same thing
Advil,
for
right?
Advil. It's called ibuprofen. It's basically your general muscle ache. Yeah. So if you don't have Advil, there's a lot of
So what
Stuff
do
that
you
does-
take for a headache?
acetaminophen. So stuff like Tylenol.
Okay.
Ibuprofen for like
yeah.
muscle aches and whatnot.
I remember
Okay.
reading like Advil and like Tylenol and all these other brands. They have to meet like a certain like thing so
Regulation?
that they can be
Yeah.
sold regulations so that they can be sold on shelves, and like they all like meet the same regulations of the same like medicine for like the lower price. So it's always best to get the cheaper alternative because at the end of the day it's the same thing.
It's the same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Potatoes.
Yeah.
You
Exactly.
don't have to buy Tylenol or Advil. You know, there's other brands that kind of do the same thing. Another random tip that I kind of learned throughout the school.
Hit it.
Always
Hit us
have
with it.
aspirin on hand, because aspirin can help with headaches too.
What's,
But also
what's
it can help-
aspirin? Like what's aspirin? What's a famous brand of aspirin?
Aspirin?
It's just aspirin.
Yeah, aspirin's a
Wait.
brand, but it's like
Oh.
the actual scientific name is like ASA. I remember it's something acid.
Oh.
But basically it's good to have on hand. It's good for migraines and stuff. But it can also prevent a heart attack if you chew on it, because it's a blood
Yeah.
thinner. Just be
Oh.
careful. So yeah,
Yeah,
if you're having a
wait.
heart attack,
Yeah. No, sorry.
Interesting.
It's just the wording was a little weird. It's not preventative. It's like an emergency.
Yeah, it helps like reduce the chances of having like another one. Basically,
when you're having
because
one.
yeah,
Yeah.
because usually when you're having a heart attack, like blood clots form, right? And aspirin's a blood thinner, so that can help. But just be careful because it is a blood thinner. You will bleed a lot easier if you're taking it. Just have that. Some other general tips. Oh, Jordan.
I guess it's like a way to kind of encompass this is kind of be prepared for things. Have emergency kits handy. Have a plan in case something does go wrong. Like you see those shows that's like doomsday conspiracies and stuff, and that just goes overboard. But to an extent, they're not wrong. Have a little emergency kit in your car, water, blankets.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's a bunch of stuff you could put in your car that's like that
Essential.
Like make sure you guys have that, especially here in Canada. It gets really cold, and if you get stranded in winter, that's like honestly a very dangerous situation.
Yeah.
So make sure you're prepared for all that stuff, and even for stuff like financially, have an emergency fund, which is something that we were learning about recently.
Yes.
Make sure you have, what is it, like 4 months worth of
3 to 6
months worth of
expenses. Yes.
Expenses saved up just in case something were to happen to your main source of income, stuff like that. Just like it's never a bad thing to be prepared for.
Yes, Jordan,
emergencies,
you're
'cause
learning. Yes.
School.
Yes, let's go.
Let's go.
The hamster, he's active. Wake up.
All right. Well, I think that's a good spot to wrap it on.
Yeah, the poop stories.
Yeah.
Did we reach our OBJ?
I think we did. I think we did. Do you guys
we
agree?
did.
And some.
I think so.
I do. I learned a lot of shit, to
And
be
then
honest.
some. I hope you guys found that helpful. I know I definitely did, even though I'm here. Those tips were
I
definitely.
learned some stuff too.
Yeah, those tips were definitely eye-opening. But yeah, that's our episode for today. I hope you
Thank you
guys,
guys.
liked it. I hope you guys found it useful. Thank you guys for tuning in as always and giving your time to us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it greatly. And
Yes,
that's us
sir.
for today.
Feedback is invaluable to us, so if you guys want to leave a comment, go ahead. If you don't, then that's fine.
Yeah.
Tell us you hated it
Yeah.
or loved it.
Yeah.
If you want to
But
subscribe,
as
go
long
ahead.
as you
If
come
not,
out with high
whatever.
morale,
Don't.
that's all that matters, guys.
As long
Yes,
as we
sir.
made you
Sir.
smile at one point in this video, or made you think a little bit, or you learned something, that's it. We're good.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
our goal
happy.
for this.
That's
More
the
than
goal.
our
That's
goal.
that's the true OBJ.
That's the true. That is
That's
Sir.
the true,
one true
OBJ.
true
on,
OBJ.
on the final episode of this podcast, whenever that may be, we're gonna be like, guys, did we reach our OBJ? And we're gonna be like, yes, yes, we did.
Die.
And we die. And we just die. Those are our final words.
And then we just start ascending.
Yeah, instead of leaving, we just ascend.
So good.
All right. That's us.
That's it.
All right.
That's us,
Thank you
guys.
guys for watching.
Thanks
We
for
really
watching.
appreciate it.
Thanks,
And have a good
everyone.
high morale day.
Have a good day.
Later.
Bye.
Yeah.
Descend. What if we descend?
Into hell.